Good morning, YouTube. This is take 3, quick and dirty video telling you how to get on the Dark and Darker playtest number 5. It's here. I'm as surprised as you are, but want to get down to business and show you how to get the game, get in there and start playing. Since it is not posted on Steam or Epic or any of the usual kind of like game clients that people might be used to, and it's a torrent download. First time I've downloaded a game through a torrent, at least a full game like this. Maybe it is for you too. So let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do is go to the Dark and Darker Discord. So this is the Dark and Darker public Discord channel. You're going to want to scroll through the announcements channel, go to the announcements channel, and scroll up to, depending on when you're watching this, the first post from what's for me today right now, April 14th, 2023. It starts with, "Hi everyone, thank you for your patience. We apologize for radio silence." You'll scroll down a little bit, and they'll say, "To participate in Alpha Playtest 5, please download the game client through our torrent link below." And this is the torrent link here. Everything from Magnet all the way down to the end of Announce right here. So what you're going to do, you're going to want to copy this. So just copy this link. And then they have a suggested torrent client. If you've never used a torrent client before, if you haven't torrented files before, maybe look that up, a little like how to torrent tutorial or something like that. It's pretty straightforward, but if you don't know what you're doing, maybe it feels a little scary or something. But this video isn't going to go over how to torrent a file, just how to torrent this game. So if you have Qubit torrent, which is what they suggest here, or another torrent client, I use Utorrent. So that's what I'm going to be using now. Like I said, you're going to want to grab this magnet link here. So we'll copy that. Open up your preferred torrent client. In this case, I have Utorrent. In Utorrent, you're going to want to go to File in the top left, Add Torrent from URL. And in Utorrent, it'll automatically detect that I have a link, a magnet link, saved on my clipboard. And so it automatically puts that in here. But if this weren't here, you would just paste the magnet link into this spot right here. Click OK. I'm not going to click OK because I already have it. And then that's when you'll get this little entry here into your torrent program. Download speeds are pretty good right now. Just to quickly touch on that, we've got a lot of seeds, not too many peers. Again, not going to go into the who's and whys and whats in torrenting exactly. But if you want to be a good person in the torrenting community, I suggest once your download has completed, leave the torrent application running for a little while at least. If you click on the file here, you can see this little share ratio on the bottom. You really want to shoot for a 1.0 or higher share ratio, in my opinion. That's being a good torrenter as far as a community member goes in this case. That basically means that you've downloaded the game as much as you've uploaded the game. Anything above 1.0 in this place means that you're seeding other people's downloads more than you've downloaded from your peers or from the seeds. So it means you're kind of like giving more than you've gotten, so to speak. So nice thing to do if you can. Anyway. Once that's done, once your file download's done, it may look different in your application, but in Utorrent, I'm just going to right-click here, go to Open Containing Folder, click Continue. It's then going to open the containing folder, which in this case for me is in my downloads. You're then going to click to run the Dark and Darker A5 installer. Whew. All right. Quick little sneeze break there. You're then going to click, double-click the Dark and Darker A5 installer to get that running. It's a usual install kind of wizard. You'll choose the file path where you'd like it downloaded. Nothing strange there. And then once it's done, you can click Run Game. That will take you to this page right here, the all too familiar pop-up with, hey, here's some new stuff, new locale, new class, new rest system, etc. You'll click OK. And then the last thing that you'll need to do to get started here is you do have to sign in. You have to create an account, essentially, since it's not hosted, again, on Steam or Epic or any of those platforms this time around. They're doing it themselves, so you will have to create your own login. For that, I'm going to suggest you check the Discord once again. They have some instructions here. So they tell you here the login screen for this playtest is a temporary measure, right? Looks fine. But basically, they say the first time you log into the game, you're going to enter an ID and a password. That is creating your account. So if you enter an ID and password that do not yet exist and hit login, you have now created a new account. That is your Dark and Darker account. So Also, after you do that, you're going to get a pop-up that says, hey, this is your recovery code. Remember it. And you'll have the option to copy it. I do suggest you copy that down somewhere. Um, right now, as far as I'm aware, that's going to be the only way to recover your account. If you get locked out or if you forget your password, something like that, forget your login, the only way to recover your account is going to be with that recovery code. Now, I don't know exactly how that process looks using that, but suffice to say, it's going to be important. Ironmace doesn't have a ton of support staff that are going to be able to hold your hand and help you get back into your account if you forget it. It's a playtest anyway. These items aren't sticking around. Your characters aren't sticking around. So just be cautious. Try to remember your username, password, etc. So quick cut, and I'll show you what you see after you log in. All right. So upon logging in, this is what you'll see. You'll get taken straight to the character creation screen. For those of you who are returning players, you'll notice new class. We'll get into that later. This video is just about getting in. So yeah, enter your character name, hit confirm. Now you've got a character, and you're good to go ahead and start playing. Yeah, hopefully see you out there. Super stoked the game is actually playable right now. None of us really knew for sure whether there was going to be a playtest number 5 or if it was still going to happen around this time. Amazing job to Ironmace getting this out there. I hope things are going well for them in their dispute. All the best their way. They have put so much work into this. Enjoy the game and see you out there. Thanks, y'all.